They were passing at the gate, beautiful, and they saw a man, and God moved them. Immediately God moved them. They had to move also. Many of you have been moved by God several times, but you refuse to move. Your campus will remain the same until you move. Your environment will remain the same until you move. Your family will remain the same until you move. What is the need to carry God if you cannot represent God? What is the need to carry God if generation cannot feel the impact? The stories of revival you read is the story of the movement of men. They remained with the Lord for a while and they began to move. I always say, waiting is not supposed to be waiting in vain. After you are waiting, you begin to move. Christianity was better in the upper room. Why? Because men move. They tarried in the upper room. As they were enduring power, suddenly they left the upper room. They left. Why they began to move? They saw men that they knew before, but they didn't know them now. Many people will look at you after 2 years and say, I know you before. No, they don't know you because you have moved. When you move, men will not understand you again. I have a lot of people that will come in. So I used to know you many years ago. I said, I'm not the one you know. I have moved. Someone call me. Say, I've been watching you. Say, I've been watching you for a while now. I've been watching you. He said, now I feel like you are serious. I laugh. The person didn't know that God has moved with me since, and I've been moving with God. I am fulfilling purpose. He's the one that is spectating. So he's watching. Instead of him to go and find his definition in God and continue to move, I said, discover your prophetic calling, your prophetic destiny, so that you can move apostolically. We are all called as a prophetic generation, but we must be apostolic in function. Our apostolic function is our movement. All the visions, all the dreams, all the revelation God is giving to you, it's a waste of time if you don't move. How does it profit you? How does it profit your family? If you see cherubim, see seraphim, see everything, and all remain in your room, it's a waste of time. I told him, stop watching me, go and find your calling in God and move. Because I'm working in purpose, you are watching me, you are a spectator. In heaven, you will not be rewarded for watching me. Go and move. When the Lord beckons upon you to move, most times what happens is that there is a longing inside of you. There is a burden inside of you. There is a stirring inside of you. That stirring pushes you to the place of prayer. That stirring pushes you to the place of fasting. That stirring pushes you to the place of study. It's pushing you to a place where you can incubate yourself sufficiently well. It's just like an egg. When the chick begins to develop inside, the chick may be comfortable for a while, but a time is going to come that the chick will say, no, I need to move. It begin to break the shell. It begin to break the shell. Before you know it, it will come out. Until it break that shell and come out, it will die inside. The same way a child is always okay in the womb of the mother until it is demanded to move out. Everything is bettered by movement. Everything is bettered by movement, including you. You were existing as a sperm in your father until it moved to your mother. While it moved to your mother, it switched again. It became a fetus. After it took a while, it developed again. Then, after 9 months, it said, no, I must move again. It moved again. It came out. The same way, if you check your life constitutes a lot of movement consistently. To this point, you might have attended this primary school, this secondary school, this place. You keep moving from one place to another. It's the same way you have to do in spiritual things. You may have to keep on moving. There are seasons and times when God is going to come and meet you and say, wake up, go for evangelism. Stand up, go and witness unto the souls of men. Go and witness unto another. What the Lord is trying to do is to build you for another level. Another time the Lord beckons upon you at night and begin to teach you things that have to do with the prophetic. Begin to open your eyes to dreams and revelations. It's a movement. Other times the Lord come upon you and begin to wake you up at night and say, pray, tarry at this time. It's a movement. He's trying to move you to join a procession in heaven so that you can be relevant in time. There are times when the Lord will wake you up and say, wake up, read this scripture, read this one, read this one. As you are reading it, he will move you to another one again. Read this one. The relevance of men lies in how much more they move as the Lord is moving. The Bible said the Lord walking with them, confirming his word with signs and wonders following. God moving with them. The act of the apostle would have remained a book that is not enticing except men were moving. You and I must move. If we refuse to move, our generation will perish. Imagine if men like Bessie Dausa do not rise. Imagine if men like Ayo Babalola did not rise. Imagine if mighty men and women never rose. Imagine if they never move. If the apostles, all of them, refused to move, Christianity would have died in the upper room. Their movement bettered you and I. The same way, until you move, nothing may change in our back. So we are going to set ourselves on fire. After we are set on fire, the next thing I want you to do is what? To move. I want to hear that in your schools, you are healing the sick, you are raising the dead, you are casting out demons. Don't be comfortable just like that. Move. Every great man you see today, his testimonies are the testimony of movement. How that he was stirred up in the spirit and he was provoked and he did something. The same thing can happen to you. Don't just be gathering achievement of boyfriend and girlfriend. No, forget those things. Let your achievement be the testimony of how much more you represent the Lord. How much more your movement bring many to Christ. When was the last time you feel like witnessing to somebody on the street? When was the last time you feel like talking to that your boss? When was the last time you feel like laying hands on the sick? You pray, you feel the fire of God. What do you do with it? You move. Until you lay hands on the sick, nothing may happen. Until you go out to cast out devils, nothing may happen. When you pray, you change levels in the spirit. But those levels in the spirit must be effected upon the face of the earth. Because many more times God has moved, but you are the one that has not moved. That is why if you observe enough, your encounters, your visitations speak differently. You can have encounters of visitation, dreams and revelations, seeing yourself healing the sick, raising the dead, casting out devils, but in the physical you are not doing it. Not because you have not come to that level, but because you are here to move.